They say that my theories are too difficult to explain, but I believe that it is possible for everyone to understand. The truth is that since the mathematicians have explained my own theory, I myself have problems understanding it. So, if you have difficulties in mathematics, do not worry. I can assure you that mine are still greater. But relativity is not so difficult to understand. Imagine a field by a railroad track, and some people are standing there. All of you people. Suddenly, two lightning flashes burst from the sky and strike the track on either side of you. You will all say that the flashes happen at the same time. Yeah? And you will be right. Now, suppose a train is coming, carrying some passengers. You people, and you are looking out of your window just as the lightning strikes again and the thunder goes kaboom. So, for you standing still, the flashes happen at the same time. But for you on the train, you are speeding towards one train, one light, and away from the other. So the light that you are speeding towards strikes you first, and the other light is still catching up. You will all say that one flash happened before the other. Yeah? And you are also right. What about another train is coming along, but in the opposite direction? Huh? I will be on that train. So, you people are standing in the rain, and you are going on that train, going this way, and I am on my train going this way. We are all waiting for the lightning to strike. Get ready! Wave! Kaboom! So, for me, this flash happened first. For you, that one happened first. And to you, oh, you are soaking wet. They still happen at the same time, and we are all right. Time is relative to the motion of the observer. Car, hit. Obedience of the corps. In school back in Germany, the teachers appeared to me as sergeants. Once in the 7th grade, a sergeant marched over to my desk, stood there and pointing to the door, "Get out!" Me? But I didn't do anything. Out! But I never said anything. Out! I don't understand. If I never did anything or said anything, and you know that my parents will be most upset. So I would like very much to know, why are you doing this? Expelling me? You know what I don't like about you? You ask too many questions. And even when you don't ask questions, you still have that look that you are about to ask questions. Your presence is disturbing. It spoils the respect which the class has for me. Now get out! Look, this is a diary written by a little girl named Susie from New Jersey. She sent it to me because her teacher sent it and read it. First read it and sent it and said to her to stop writing because it was no good. I am writing her a letter. My dear Susie, please keep your excellent manuscript for your sons and daughters in order that they might derive consolation from it and not give a damn what their teachers tell them or think of them. It is never a mistake to question. I'm afraid I can't show you this by myself. Perhaps I might need 2 volunteers. Huh. Would you please? Would you please? Would you please? Thank you. Hold it up, please. Here. This side, hold it up. Yeah. This is space, but you have to go back, forward, backwards, and then very stretched, like that, stretched, yeah. This will be space, yeah. This will be sun. See how it affects the space around it? Now, what will happen if we introduce a planet? This will be a little planet. See how it rolls around the sun? The sun does not pull the planet, it is only because there is a bar in the field. Really. Gravity is just like laziness. Thank you. And this is for your troubles here. Share with him. Thank you. And the reporter, they never knew when to stop. Day or night, it was all the same to them. Professor, for our readers, would you please tell us how old you are? And if you are married, by the way, will you please explain to us your theory of relativity in a sentence? Relativity in a sentence. All right. For you, relativity in a sentence. According to Newton, when all things disappeared out of the universe, time and space would be left. According to relativity, time and space will get thrown out with everything else. That is relativity in a sentence. No? Okay. If you put your finger on a hot stove for a minute, it feels like an hour. But sit with a pretty woman for an hour, it feels like 1 minute. Helen won't let me eat the food they serve. Too much acid. Noodles are easy to digest. You could have some if you like, but they are without any butter or salt. It cannot be too hot either. Would anyone like some cold macaroni? At the dinner, beside me, was sitting the ambassador from Israel. He said he had a message for me from the Prime Minister, Mr. Ben-Gurion. I thought it must be a congratulations. I know he is happy that we raised the money for the university. But when I open it, he wants me to become the next president of Israel. Can you believe that? Me? President? Weizmann made a good president. He was a scientist, it's true, but we will never be the same. I remember when he asked me to accompany here to America to help raise some money for his Zionist movements. It was such an unusual request, because I had never any Jewish sentiments. In fact, Minerva took the children on a holiday, and when they returned, they had become Catholic. It was all the same to